Today's video, we'll be taking a look at Fortnite streamers who found themselves face to face with the paranormal. Let's get right into the video. Jester. First up, we have a Fortnite player by the name of Jester who was recording a video with his buddy named Michelle. Jester noticed an odd noise coming from Michelle's side and immediately voiced his concern. Both quiet down to hear before Michelle suddenly gets up to check on whatever was going on.
Bro, you hear that?
Yo, what was that?
I don't know, man. Okay, wait. Let's go to safety and then you can just like check. Bro, Michelle.
While Jester was initially annoyed at his friend for leaving him mid-game in the middle of a pathway, that annoyance quickly turned to fear when Michelle's player model started moving on its own and kept facing Jester. Let's roll the clip.
Yo, look! Michelle? Yo, tell me you're not joking right now. Guys, the character's looking at me. Stop. Wait, what?
Lunatic. Next up, we have a player named Lunatic who we can see running around inside a barn in-game. Suddenly, we see one of the stable doors on the left side open up without any player input. While his teammate is with him inside the barn, they're the only players there, and in fact his teammate was running out of the barn the same moment the door opened. No players were around to touch that door, yet it still decided to open up. Spooky, huh? RTG Berserk. And now we have a player who goes by the name of RTG Berserk. Him and his pal Danger Lev are running around inside of a Chinese-inspired town and clear out the area of any good items and players. They decided to move away from the village and pass by a building on their way out, with the door clearly visible and definitely closed. Despite this, just a few moments later, the two simultaneously hear a door opening from behind them.
I have 666 wood. Who opened the door? Who opened the door? Didn't you hear it?
No. What door?
What? I'm scared. I'll record that. It's a ghost.
When they go to investigate, they find no players have been in the area, yet the door mysteriously has opened itself. Creepy or what? Ninja. And now onto Ninja, the biggest name in the Fortnite streaming community. While playing a game with his face cam on, the camera catches something around Ninja that goes completely unaware of. Some shadowy figure that doesn't resemble a human can be seen shifting around on the left side of his face cam screen, or just about for a second. The entity doesn't linger, and Ninja gets an impressive kill just a moment later, so maybe his loud celebration scared off whatever it was. And speaking of Ninja's ghostly encounters, he actually discussed a few of them on the H3 podcast with Ethan and Gila Klein. In the first story, he explains how his wife was out of the house one night, already putting him on edge. After turning all the electronics in the house off and heading upstairs for the night, a song he never heard of suddenly started playing loudly from his speakers downstairs, which he claimed to check on with a katana just to be safe. Doesn't sound like the kind of house you'd want to break into.
I was alone, just finished streaming, went upstairs, and I'm like, okay, it's time to go to bed. Turned off all of the electronics. Went upstairs, had the dogs in bed, and music starts playing in the middle of nowhere downstairs on our speakers. Which is what happened. I'm home alone. I'm already freaked out, right? And out of nowhere, I started hearing a song that I've never heard of that's just playing on my speakers. I'm like, why turn everything off? What the hell is this? I go downstairs. I literally like my pants, man. I have a katana, dude. It was the creepiest shit ever, man. I turned it off.
So
again.
what was it? You just turned off the...
I just turned off the sound system again, which I already did before I went to bed.
The second story comes from his wife's friend, who apparently lived with a friendly spirit inside the house. I know, freaky, but what's even freakier is that the ghost supposedly helped around the house. So, if his wife's friend would ask the spirit to close the curtain would suddenly close. Maybe Casper the friendly ghost really does exist. Tfue. Up next, Tfue had a strange encounter during a game of Fortnite with an entity he couldn't even see. After running up a building, Tfue aims down his sights and seemingly goes to shoot at nothing. Then, much to his surprise, the next telling a player that they've gotten a kill pops up on the screen. He even jokes about it being a ghost that he's just killed, but is it really a joke, or are there ghosts around Fortnite games?
Ew, dude, they nerfed those bushes. I'm pissed about that, dude. There wasn't a guy there, dude. I killed a ghost, okay?
XX Ragu XX. And finally, we have a player named Ragu who apparently captured something mysterious during a Fortnite game. A disturbing player model can be seen stiffly gliding through the air off in the distance for no reasonable explanation. While it may seem like just a glitch, multiple long-time players have confirmed they've never heard of such a glitch happening before. The way the model moves is downright creepy, so was this another entity trying to take control of the game? Who knows? Dr. Disrespect. And here we have another story from the H3 podcast, this time coming from Dr. Disrespect. He explains that he was staying up in a house in the mountains, and just as he was laying down, the phone rang. He goes to answer it, but no one is on the other end. He admits that it was pretty creepy, but decides to move past it and just pretend nothing ever happened. When Dr. Disrespect woke up, however, he walked out of the bedroom to find every single cabinet door wide open.
I was staying up in a house up in the mountains. 1:32 in the morning, I'm laying in bed. All of a sudden, the phone rings, and it's a big house. So when it rings, it's like echoes, reverbs, right? So I go up there, I answer. No one's on the phone. It's just, okay, what the is this, you know? Right when I lay down, boop, light goes on. So then I'm like, okay, this is kind of getting crazy. Yeah. Let me just go to the bedroom door and close it. I close it, and no joke. After I close it, I'm walking to the bed. I hear the final piece of the puzzle. I went to bed. I like shut it down, right? Like just don't even worry about it. Get in bed. Put the pillow over the head. Like let's just call it a night, right? Let's just forget about this.
Right.
I wake up in the morning. I walk down the hall. He's got this big, huge kitchen. Beautiful, big kitchen. All the cabinet doors are open. All of them are open.
What? It's a poltergeist.
Yeah.
Rubsy. And coming up next for you guys, we have a streamer by the name of Rubsy. While Rubsy normally sticks to Fortnite, his biggest claim to fame has to be his haunting-related videos. Apparently, Rubsy here had an apartment that was supposedly haunted, and his own live stream of Outlast 2 pretty much confirmed it.
Okay, I need to not fall asleep.
While streaming the horror game in the darkness, the door behind his cam can be seen slowly opening and closing multiple times.
Or I'm just gonna die instantly. Guys, if you're new here, you haven't already dropped a sub, I would greatly appreciate that.
With no one or anything around to be moving the door, this has to be paranormal. Rubsy was absolutely terrified throughout the game, but little did he realize that the game wasn't the only thing to be scared of in that room. His chat lets him know about the moving door, and after he investigates and returns to his chair, a bunch of items suddenly fly off his counter as if they were thrown. After reviewing his own footage, Rubsy left his apartment and has no plans on ever returning there, for obvious reasons.
Okay, I need to not fall asleep. That was the tragic story of my my bringing down of my dearest Lydia. Oh my!
No, God, not again.
Dishonored trailer. I don't give a shit about Dishonored 2 right now.
It just did it again. Is he punching the door?
I hope to God he is.
I think he
We're
just
about to find
ticked
out in a
off
few
him.
seconds.
No, okay.
What the fuck? Like I said, I don't think you should go fucking
Oh, God.
Thank you guys for coming by. I'm sorry this is a lot shorter than I thought it was gonna be. I don't know. Go raid Skilled Apple. Go. I'm going home. I'm going home. Sorry, guys. I guess one last final look at the apartment. Like, hey, what's up? I just want to let everyone know that I'm alright, I guess. So, oh, cool. Alright. Oh. Yeah, fucking maybe.
Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe and turn those notifications on. Also, check out some of our other Fortnite videos that are on screen right now. And see you guys soon.